responsibility of each of us as individuals, or what can we do to help make the Jamaat stronger as one person?
Don't wait to be told what to do. Find things to do. What makes his Jamaat stronger? If anyone sits down to think, you can come up with 20 things. Isn't it? I can make this Jamaat stronger by making more zikr. I can make this Jamaat stronger by helping in this way. How? Physically? Maybe there's something to be done here. Maybe I can translate some sohbats. Maybe I can speak to some people. Maybe I can stop fighting with this one that I know for 10 years and here, but I don't get along. Maybe I can patch things up. Maybe I'm going to stop all this childish nonsense that I have for years, saying I'm in tariqat, but I'm still stuck in a childish rut there. So many things you can do to make this Jamaat be strong. The one who's intelligent will also find out first what makes his Jamaat weak. Everybody knows that, isn't it? What makes his Jamaat weak? Fitna makes it weak. People who are not interested makes it weak. You're not coming to help makes it weak. Coming last minute makes it weak. So many things. Think now, what makes this weak? Don't have a passion. Not getting along. Or getting along with the wrong people. So many things that make this Jamaat weak. If you can answer what makes this Jamaat weak, then we'll find the solution to how to make this strong. There is no big mystery. All you have to do is sit down and think and understand a little bit. What makes your faith weak? What makes your faith strong? The two goes together. What we're doing here as a Jamaat is supposed to make our faith to be strong, not to be weak. First we have to understand this Jamaat, this Dargah, doesn't need us. We need this Dargah. Tariqat doesn't need us. We need the Tariqat. Shah Effendi doesn't need us. We need Shah Effendi. Prophet doesn't need us. We need Prophet. Allah does not need us. We need Allah. If you really believe that, and you're living your life according to those principles, and you're applying your life that way, then it doesn't matter what you do, you are helping Islam. Islam comes with a sincerity. It's not coming with the billions of dollars. We know so many people for decades, they're pumping millions of dollars into Islamic centers, isn't it? And we see that Islamic centers, those masjids, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, still the same thing too. Basement level kind of organization, basement level kind of setup. People are going there, just doing a couple of things and leaving. Where is the iman that is growing? What makes your iman also to die? Once you start taking everything for granted, it becomes routine. You become robotic. You're praying just because you're praying. There's no feeling. Why is there no feeling? Because you're not sitting down to count the favors of Allah. That's why there's no feeling. You're not sitting down to understand which jungle you came from that Allah has saved you. You're not understanding what favors Allah has granted you as a person belonging to this ummah. You're not understanding how Allah has favored you over all others that are better than you right now as we speak. Those ones, they are suffering in the cold or in the heat, with hunger or with so many other kinds of tortures, that we are sitting here because we are spoiled. Those robotic actions, when we become robotic and when the faith becomes just like a routine, it's because you're not making intelligent connection, you're not thinking, you're not making meditation. Islamic meditation is not to sit like a statue, like a Buddha, Meditation, Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying 1 hour of meditation is better than 70 years of worship. What is this meditation? To sit and to start putting yourself and judging yourself under the microscope. I did this today. Why did I do this? Did I remember Allah when I did this? I came out of my house to go to work. Did I really sincerely remember Allah and asking Allah to help me in my work for His sake? Or did I just forget about Him and just started thinking about the work and what to do? Those kind of questions, you can give the answer to yourself sincerely by yourself. You don't need anyone now to tell you what it is. This is spirituality. Once you start making that kind of meditation, yes, your iman is going to be strong. Then you know by yourself what needs to be fixed. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you. You don't have to read books. Nothing. Allah has given that to us. Then you start slowly to change. Slowly you start to become better. Slowly you start fixing. At least you're going to get sick and tired of seeing the same thing happening to you over and over again. You're going to find help. You're going to find a cure. You're going to find a sheikh. You're going to find someone who may pray for you. Find someone who will be able to talk to you to try to make you to come out from the problem that you are in. Maybe it's not a problem. How many of us here, we used to think we have so many problems. Now we look and we say, why are we wondering, why we're wasting time thinking? It's not a problem, it's not a big deal. But because the world and the ego and the shaitan, everything's telling us, no, it's a big deal, it's a big deal. We get caught up with that. But it's not a big deal. What is a big deal? It's a big deal. The biggest deal is if the angel of death comes and takes our life right now and we are not prepared to meet Allah. Because we are not prepared, we're going to be in the punishment. That is a big deal, isn't it? And who can guarantee now angel of death is not going to come visit us at any time? That is a big deal. That is a reality that we talked about before the azan was calling in Maghrib. No one can deny death. Not the atheist, not the Buddhist, not the Zionist, not the secularist, not the ones who believe and not the ones who don't believe. No one denies death. And death is the one that is going to make us to wake up to a reality. Like what Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying. Hazrat Ali is saying, man is sleeping, when he dies he wakes up. So the intelligent man is going to say, now I must. Why I have to wait till the last minute to wake up? Why I don't wake up now? Huh? Why I don't wake up now? If you're going to go on a trip, you go vacation, or you go to Umrah, you go somewhere, you have to plan. Months you're making the plans. Months you're preparing yourself. You have to make sure everything is correct. Then you go. We are on a very long journey. Why we are not planning? How we are planning? What are we putting there? Now, these are the questions that the believer must be able to answer himself. But if you are being busy with just the problems of your dunya, then there is no perspective. You don't know what is number one, what is number two. Everything is number one. Everything's all mixed up. There is no priority there. When there is no priority, there is complete confusion. When there is confusion, shaitan is sitting on you and shaitan will not be happy until he drags you to hellfire. That's all. Don't think, oh, if I don't think about these things, I'm still safe. No, you're not safe. You're not safe. Like what Shafan is teaching us, get out of that heedless station. You may have faith. You can have iman. You can have a shaykh. You can be close to him. You may be doing so many things. But if shaitan managed to trick you, because you are in ghafla, heedlessness, because you're not thinking, because you managed to get tricked, and Prophet is already saying, ﷺ, those who cheat and those who get cheated, they're not from us. Because of that heedlessness, you're going to pay heavy. Who can say because they've been driving a car for 40 years, driving the car for 40 years, who can say now, I trust my car to drive by itself? Going back and forth, same way. Huh? Who can say now, car, I trust you, 40 years, I'm teaching you the way. Let me go to sleep. Then bring me home. What's going to happen? The car is going to crash. That is our ego. Our ego is so dangerous that even Holy Prophet ﷺ is not taking it lightly. He is not. He is saying, "Oh my Lord, do not leave me to the hands of my ego even for a blink of an eye." That means it is very, very dangerous, isn't it? You may have all this worship, you may have all these good intentions, but if you blink your eye and you're following your ego, the ego may trick you in that split second and you'll be lost. The Prophet is praying, asking Allah not to leave him in the hands of his ego. So why now is the rest of his ummah treating the ego very lightly, except for a few? Why now they're being busy with other things? That we have to sit and we have to think about. So that's how you can do to make this Jamaat stronger. So many things that you can do to make this Jamaat stronger. First, don't be heedless. Number two, don't be a robot. Don't be tourists. The reason why we say don't be tourists, say to come here, don't come here last minute, is so that you get the blessings of this place. This place, if you pick up a piece of stone that is on the ground that is blocking the way and you put it somewhere else, so much blessings comes to you. Even if you don't do anything, you just walk on the land, rahmat is falling because the tajalli of Allah is in this place. Because of our Shaykh, not because of us. So now why are you coming the last minute? Or why people are hesitating even to come once a month? We're not having it every month. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have this. Oh, of course, Shaitan is going to trick you that time. Of course, he's going to put something in front of you. Our job is not to get tricked. Why suddenly, 30 days, nothing happened? On the day that you're supposed to be on the way of Allah, a little bit of a sacrifice. What sacrifice? To sit in a nice air-conditioned car. You can stop anytime to eat and drink. There's no enemies pointing guns at you. Freeway. You're spoiled. Spoiled rat Americans. This is what it is. Why only on this day that there is an obstacle and you say, oh, I cannot make it? For a murid, we have to sit and think now. It's not too good news. They are testing us. We're not doing well at that time if we give in. We should not. Of course, there are people who are exceptions. Of course, there are people that really, and they cannot, and we know their hearts are sincere. They don't make excuses. That's different. But for others, if you don't want to be a tourist, if you want to be someone who's really helping, then stop behaving like a tourist. Don't just come for sightseeing, eating, drinking, hanging out, and go back. Put your sweat and your blood here. Put your tears here. And that time is going to give you back something. Making this Jamaat to be strong is not according to how much money you have. It's not how much pull you have. It is not. If Allah wants, He can close every door. If Allah wants, He can open every door. It is according to how sincere you are. May Allah increase our sincerity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, give the tea.